About 20 minutes ago, we decided we should have a fire because of the weird things we were hearing during the live session. I don't know if you noticed Tracy looking behind her and Carl looking behind him and me looking behind me. A couple weird things, and it's freaking 40, almost 45 degrees out here right now. It's unheard of for this time of the year. November 24th, is it?
Yeah.
So
wasn't last Thanksgiving like 10 degrees or something?
I don't know, but I don't think we were doing this.
Oh, heck no.
So it's gorgeous tonight, so we figured why not? We probably won't get a lot more opportunities to do this without freezing our butts off, so.
And I need a break.
There's nothing really more relaxing for us than doing this. So even if we don't hear anything, we still get to relax. And I have my microphone and recorder out here. So we'll see. Say bye for now.
Bye for now.
Alright, we're going to try taking a look in the woods across the river now while the leaves are gone. And I'm focused. If you want to go to the left,
I know.
I'll do my best to follow you. How high up from the river are we? Shine it down towards the river.
Here?
No, down on the water so we can see how high up we are. Okay. So yeah, right in that area to the left.
Oh yeah, because that is ground level over there. That's where the trails are.
We want to get over there. Hold it, go back. Nope, that was just a leaf. Looked like eye shine. It was just one single leaf hanging there. We want to get back over there and check out all the structure and see if anything's changed since last spring. And right beyond where the light is where all the structures are. Or what was a structure, we think. I haven't heard anything so far. Hold it, go back a little bit, a little more. Hold it right there. Oh, that's just leaves too. Those stupid white leaves look like they could be eye shine, but they're not. Go back again. Hold it right there. Thought I saw movement right there. Okay. No, that wasn't anything, I don't think.
And that's all the thick stuff.
Oh, that's too thick to see. Go back and then kind of go up a little higher. Up higher. That'll work. I know that thing's not heavy, but it gets heavy. Okie dokie, guys. I don't see anything. I heard that, though. Well, at least we know now if we do hear something, we can light it up, and we'll be able to see it. It's already cool. That was something we really haven't done before, so it works pretty good. And we have Miss Gypsy visiting us. She came in the house after the live, and then she wanted to come back out again.
She knows there won't be many more days like this where she can hang out outside.
She was just knocking on the door to go in. It's like, Gypsy, we're over here, you dummy. And she came and got in Tracy's lap.
I didn't know she knocked. Some of our cats knock. Shelby knocks like...
Frantically.
like you think something's chasing him.
Alright guys, we'll be back. I was just checking out the weather, guys, and look at the, hopefully this will focus on this. Look at the low temperatures. Tonight 38, 22, 19,
And then we plummet.
26, 24. Those are not the kind of nights that we're going to come out and sit by a bonfire.
No.
So this is definitely the last of the nice night for quite some time. And the airplanes going over tonight are ridiculous. We realize today's the busiest travel day of the year, and the amount of planes going overhead sure is confirming that. We were just talking about the rescue place. Tracy did what we're going to do Friday. She did it about 5 years ago for the same reason. They were going away for Thanksgiving. And there was snow on the ground, and it was bitter cold that day, right?
Bitter. It was freezing. And I mean, I'm not talking just like a dusting of snow. I'm talking like packed snow on the ground. There was a lot of snow.
So, and she did what we're going to do Friday all by herself that day. So,
Oh.
well, you guys will see how much work Monica does to keep that place running, and we certainly hope we can generate some more donations for her, because we'll show you the crazy amount of food that she goes through, and the litter and everything else.
Everything else. And she takes such good care of everybody, too.
Yeah.
It's, this isn't like a state-run shelter, It's not like she has big super funding. And like I said, when I did that before, they were gone for, I think, 4 or 5 days that time. And there were just tons and tons and tons of volunteers that she had. Well, everybody's kind of faded away. She had quite a few people that did a lot for her during the year, and now not so much.
Yeah, for her to ask us, not that we're not reliable or anything, but for her to ask us means that she really needed the help.
Yeah, and we're glad to give it.
You know, she told us a story about she was at an adoption event for cats at Tractor Supply one few years ago, and her husband Mark was there too. And mind you, her and her husband both are, I don't know, 3rd or 4th degree black belts in Taekwondo. So she's not a woman to be screwed with, or her husband. He actually fought bouts at one time.
Yeah.
So he might be 70 something, but I sure wouldn't screw with him.
Mm-mm.
But anyways, at this adoption event, some guy approached her by the cats and said, "The only good cat is a," and he made this motion, a gun motion with his hand. And she's like, "Excuse me, what'd you say?" And when she was telling the story, it's the only time I've ever heard her swear. And the guy stepped up. She said he took a step towards me, and I took a step towards him, and I could just tell her telling the story. Her blood was boiling just from retelling the story.
Yeah, she basically told the guy to get the F out of here.
Yeah.
And
reported it into the management.
And then
Tractor Supply.
The guy had the nerve to come back, wouldn't leave really, but then came in and said that he wanted to see one of the cats to adopt, and she was like, I don't think so. And she apologized to the people at Tractor Supply, but it was like they pretty much told the guy to take a hike.
Yeah, so she's very, very defensive and very protective of her animals.
Yes. Yes. Several years ago, one of the guys that worked at the store, part of the family, but he doesn't work there anymore for reasons that we shall not discuss, but his daughter, they, they lived right down the road, further down that road.
Oh, okay.
And his daughter volunteered that she was there every day after school helping Monica and Mark and everything. And since this guy that used to work for us got divorced from his wife and everything, she doesn't live there anymore. But it was a shame because Addie loved those animals, man. Addie wanted to go. I hope she still does, but she wanted to go for like veterinary training, and she was very good with the dogs and everything. So, but like I said, that's what's kind of happened. All of her volunteer people have kind of faded away. Because when I did it the last time, she had a group chat on Facebook Messenger, and everybody was checking in. Like there's the morning with all the chores, and then there's an afternoon check where you clean out the litter boxes and feed the cats and stuff, and just check on the dogs. And then there was the evening, and everybody was like checking in on that group chat with morning's done, everything's good, and then the afternoon checks would come through with whoever was doing that, and
As far as we know, she doesn't have that support anymore.
which sucks. Because it's a lot to do. I mean, the dogs are, obviously a lot of them are rescues and everything, and they're eating their own particular type of food. Some are on medication. She's got, did she say 2 dogs that are deaf?
One.
One. And here's a question that I got answered today. Deaf dogs bark.
A lot.
A lot. I wondered because it was like, well, if they can't hear themselves, do they? They do.
Hopefully when we go down there Friday, of course they're going to be crazy loud when we first get there, but after we were there for a little while, they calmed down and they were more or less quiet. A couple of them would still bark, but she actually has the ones that won't shut up, she actually has mouthwash in a squirt bottle, and it's very effective.
Yeah.
So now the other dogs that weren't barking just saw that spray bottle, and you could see their body language change. So I think that's pretty genius.
Yeah, because she said
and safe.
Some of them are very fence protective, where if you get near the fence, the dogs just are psycho about you're close to the fence, and she does not want that.
A little puddle jumper airplane.
At night. Oh, weird. At least it's not 2:30 in the morning. But yeah, she does not want that.
They had to put up barriers about, I don't know, close to 4 foot along the fences because the dogs would run the fences, being some dogs on one side of the fence, some dogs on the other side of the fence, and they would run the fences and they'd work themselves into a frenzy. And they actually had, years ago, a couple of the dogs actually got worked up so much, and that's the reason why they put these barriers up, is they actually worked themselves up and unfortunately attacked another dog. And
yeah, they got through the fence, and it was Addie that she went there with her mom for the checks, the mid-afternoon checks, and one of the dogs was in the pen injured, and they had to take the dog to Dr. Pohl, and the dog unfortunately had to be put down because of its injuries. They don't know they don't know exactly what happened, but
and we witnessed a mini fight while we were there today. They just get wound up.
Yep. Well, they are herding dogs, and they are. One of them's not.
Yeah.
Somebody turned in a dog to her and said it was an Australian cattle dog. When it was a puppy, they said it was an Australian cattle dog mix. It's a German Shepherd mix.
No.
It's a one of these things is not like the other kind of situation.
I would call it maybe a bloodhound shepherd basset hound mix or something.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
He's adorable, but it's just funny. It's like you see all these dogs, you're like, what are you doing here now?
Yeah.
Why exactly are you here? He's sweet though. He's just a puppy. He's a good boy.
Yeah. Well, alrighty, guys, we'll be back. We just thought we'd share that with you. Well, guys, that was my notification to go to Sylvanic Bigfoot and join the live show. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus Thanksgiving Eve surprise unplanned bonfire. I've got a couple of new Spirit Box apps I'd like to try out. I don't believe they had that annoying static running, and I completely forgot about them until about 5 minutes ago. So we'll try them out sometime soon. Thanks for watching.